Lexington Education Foundation has provided fellowship grants for so many of our teachers. And these grants have made a huge impact in our classroom because teachers have the opportunity to go and experience things that they would never be able to experience, take courses, travel to different parts of the world, and they can bring that information back to the classroom and allow students to experience that. We've had other teachers experience things like go through an entire course of yoga in the classroom. Miss Alexander brings all of that practice into her classroom and now also gives that information to new teachers through our Better Beginnings courses.
So I was very lucky to be one of the recipients of an LEF grant for robotics at the middle school level. And the wonderful thing about it is that we used the money to, first of all, go to this amazing training at Tufts with Barbara Bratzel, who's a fantastic scholar, and she is most experienced in developing curricula along with Lego. There was a representative from Lego there as well, and we worked together to really understand how Lego robotics and EV3 Mindstorms kits work.
The pictures were actually taken on the very first Alvin dive that discovered hydrothermal vents. The grant not only allows me to share my passion for the ocean with my students, but also opens up a whole new world to what it's like to be a research scientist, to spend time out at sea, collect data, explore the seafloor, and really see firsthand and hear from a scientist myself. I was really happy to get the grant and thrilled to be able to participate in the experience that I did.
One person says something and then the other person uses their language, or like twists it, manipulates it, box that chunk of dialogue, and then I'm going to have a bunch of you show us the chunk. Not only have I noticed greater engagement with students through these methods, we put a script in every single student's hand. So instead of just reading out of a book, they're up, they're moving. Especially with students who struggle with reading and need extra help with reading strategies, this very kinesthetic way of learning helps especially these kinds of students. But because they're up, they're moving, they're hitting the paper, they're pointing on pronouns, they're able to use these physical exercises to access the language in a new way.
A couple years ago, I had a parent who was an engineer and had expressed an interest in having a makerspace, and I really didn't know much about makerspaces at the time. So we just sort of, I did all the learning I could about it online and decided to try it here at Estabrook, and we had the benefit of an extra classroom. So we set it up there 100% with donations from parents and families of materials, and then we took the classes down without a whole lot of explanation to the kids or a whole lot of guidance, and just let them create. In some cases, some classes had problems that they solved. My class, we just went in and we just created. So the problem was this year with increasing enrollment, we lost that classroom space. So I didn't want to lose the momentum we were building. So I went to the LEF and brought the idea of having our makerspace available on carts so that it was mobile. So any classroom can sign them out and just wheel them down and sign them out like they do computer carts, and it's just going to become a part of the culture here at Estabrook.
We had so much fun in the makerspace. And you support LEF, you support our